You know, kiddo. What is it this time? It was real good of you before, doing some work around the community. Real good. What are you trying to get out of me this time? I think you should consider keeping on that kind of thing. Being helpful, volunteer work, community service. Good neighbors breed good neighbors, you know what I mean? Sure. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, I would help out. I mean, we all have to live in this world. Might as well be useful, right? Reform tutor 10 times? Tutor is that's a big ask. Like, I need to get my charm up. I need to get the charm up. In order to get the charm up, what am I going to do? I could go shopping, which would entertain myself and get the charm up. Improving my parents' opinion of me whilst having fun. How about that? 425 pride. Now I can... The world's my oyster. I can get whatever I want, whatever I need. Alright, what would we like? Alright, we can't get special requests, unfortunately. We can get the chess set, which I would like to purchase a chess set. That seems fun. Alright, now where can I play chess? It might be at school. I hope it's not a schedule exclusive thing. That would be really annoying. Maybe we should get a new outfit. That could be fun. Clothes galore. They're all literally $1 more than I currently have. Hold on a second. I will be a store clerk for a moment. And now, give me the clothes. Summer dress. Okay, that can be nice. Jeans and vest shirt. Or, jeans, vest, and skirt. I don't hate it. I don't know, what do you think, chat? I think we went for that look last time. Or last time I had a girl, obviously. One at the bottom. Short shirt and baseball jacket. Yeah, that's pretty nice. What color to go for? Ooh, that looks nice. Kind of like the blues. I think either this one or the blue one. I don't know. What do you think, Jet? Any preference on color? Like number 2? Okay. Yeah, we can go for that. And then do we want to get a new hairstyle? No, what's our current hairstyle? This one. It's not a bad hairstyle. Obviously, we can't afford it at present, but... Honestly, I think it's good. I think we stay with it. I think we keep it. Okay, in that case, so we have 55 action points. I really do want to finish cooking. Hold on. Bring me home. I would like to get desserts, and we'll start working on that. Yes, we will. Desserts. Because then after desserts, there's one more thing, so we got to be on this if we want to finish it. Now for the schedule. Let's finish the cube puzzle first. Well, chess is so much more efficient. We'll finish the cube puzzle today. Do a little bit of tutoring. Well, no, I can do that on my own time. Give me... I guess... Rational numbers, sure. Bit of marketing. Like 2 marketing. That should work. We should try to have mental health at least above 70, so we are getting the extra slot, ideally. Broke. Yeah, I'm kind of broke right now. Like, I'm not doing the best with regards to holding down employment. On your way to class, suddenly out of nowhere, Flick grabs your wrist. I need to talk to you. There's a weirdly desperate look in her face. I mean, yeah. Even though the class bell rings, she yanks you out of sight. I hate fake. Look, I'm going to rant here. Like, just go off, okay? Just let me do this. Sure. My mom and her stupid talk show is ruining my life. Chatty Cathy, 500,000 viewers daily. She goes and tells everyone about how everyone feels so bad for Humphrey. Humphrey's my brother. He's got his heart, isn't great. Those vampires on the cheer team, they're so fake. I hate it. I hate the fake. And everyone else coming out of the woodwork telling me how strong my parents are, how sad they are for Humphrey. It isn't real. None of it is real. Are you real? She looks at you so hard for a moment. You're afraid she's going to shatter like glass. Hug her, kiss her, or take her hand. This doesn't really strike me as a kiss moment. Like, I don't know. And I've been in some relationships, and typically after the person finishes ranting isn't when you go in for the kiss. I think she could use a hug. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, beginning star. A hug, I think, makes more sense here. You pull her into a hug. You hold her tightly. For a moment, she doesn't seem to know what to do, but then she just lets you hug her. I'm real. Oh, thank God. And then she's hugging you back. I'm always complaining about my life. You might be the only real friend I have right now. Thanks for, She doesn't know how to phrase it. She works through it slowly. Thanks for being you. You're welcome. She smiles at that. You're going to get in so much trouble if we don't get back to class. Then we should do that. Thanks. She gives you one last hug before she heads off to class. Alright, cooking. Culinary master. That is where we're going. I'm going to own a restaurant. That's the goal. Now. Alright, while we're at school... Alright, we can do chess at school. Lovely. There we go. Alright. Are you real? Tiffany, the fictional character. I can relate to this chess. But if you put it that way, it sounds like Monica-esque. That's not what we're going for in this game. Okay, maybe a bit of sports. Like just a touch of swimming. Okay, now we go brain map. I mean, we need memory and intelligence as usual. Well, that helps. Give me all of the brain points, obviously. Give me this. Give me this. Oh, okay, that just brought us down. In a good way, though. In a good way. Why'd I click the brain farts? Okay. I don't think this insight is particularly good. Ooh, that's good. Okay, let's actually go somewhere where we can get some... Oh, I'm out of brain points! Man, they go so fast these days. You walk around the park in silence, though you watch Nate carefully. I have every right to ask. You don't have to answer, but... I know things are bad at home. Is this about your parents? Nate stops walking. He seems to be considering his own choices. They blame me. Who blames you for what? Silently, Nate gestures with his head toward a bench. Once you're both seated, he continues the thought, seemingly resigned. The night my dad left, the pair of them had a huge fight. Massive. I remember coming into the lounge asking for them to stop. I'll never forget the way they turned to me and said, "This is your fault. This is your fault, Nathan." If I hadn't been around, maybe they'd have been okay. Maybe I made everything harder. Maybe that's all I'll do for you as well. For anyone Has we got hug or comfort? And a hug would be nice. I mean, we just go around hugging people. That's how we go. Hugs. You hug Nathan gently. You see tears starting to come, and how hard he's fighting them. Gently, you touch his arm. You feel him recoil, but then lean into it. So you bring him closer to you and fold him into a hug. Ned gives in to the tears and lets you hold him until they pass. I'm gonna run out of ways to say thank you. Which is fine, because you don't need to thank me. You kidding? Putting up with me? You deserve a lot of thanks. Sure. It's just so hard being friends with you. You both chuckle. Nate stretches as if to dispel the negative for now. I have to get writing. Today has given me plenty of fuel. A new poem? I told you, they're not poems. Okay, that went pretty well. I mean, marine mammals is at minimum, but we really don't care about marine animals. We want to get our SAT study guides. We have 100 action points. We start by cooking. We let Tiffany cook. Do I have any expectations? Perform tutor 10 times. I don't want to tutor kids. I want to cook. Let me cook. Okay, I guess that was literally like our entire thing. I can't even buy a macaroni and cheese. That's fine. We're fine. Right, what shall we do? I mean, obviously we're gonna finish up the irrational numbers. After that, we're gonna finish up marketing, and then after that, we're gonna play some chess, and maybe throw in just a touch of tutoring, just to make my parents happy. Chess. Yeah, chess is weird. Like, it's a very compelling game, but man, does it make me angry sometimes. At myself, mainly. Finding a quiet spot for some reading at lunch. And you're entirely unsurprised to see Nate already there. A table tucked into the corner. It's as private as you can get at school. May I join you? You know, as it's you may indeed. So, how are you doing today? Oh, we're in a talking mood? Sorry, I just dived straight in there, huh? You know, kinda. I'm not hidden in any restrooms today, so I take that as a win. Take the wins. But... what is it? Well, my mom is picking me up from school today. To take you to hers again? Nope, to Dad's. We're having the talk. Like the talk, or is this a different the talk? Oh, wow. Nate. Nate looks tired. This has clearly been weighing on him. I mean, it needs to happen. I just don't know if I'm brave enough to ask God what they said years ago? Right. I mean, what if they do is confirm it? Confirm what I feel. And what if they don't? His hand is balled tightly into a fist on the desk. With the other, he absently rubs at where his scars are. Either way, Nate, I'm here for you. He looks at you gratefully. I know. And trust me, that thought is all that's getting me through this. This would all be so much harder if I didn't have you around. Do you want me to come with you? Be there? He considers this for a short while. No, I think I have to do this on my own. Well, you know, you can always talk to me after. Let me know how it goes. Sure, I may well hold you to that. The bell rings and you realize neither of you has turned a page this whole time. Okay. Alright, we can afford the math study guide for the SAT. That's great. And is that indeed the last thing on that path? No, we got the SAT and then we have... wait, we got SAT math study and then the exercises is a different thing. Okay, so we got to get on that. I assume the same is the same case for economics. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's no reason to buy it immediately. What there is a reason to do is go to... Where even can we do? Do we not have the ability to tutor in school anymore? That is a real shame. Okay, well... Let me do chess on my free time. I think it makes sense. And we'll work on, like, some school... Look, parents, don't be upset with me, alright? I'm just playing chess. It's fine. It's good for you. It's brain expanding. That's what you care about, isn't it? Okay, do we just go immediately down here? I think we do. Okay. I don't know if the lower levels are better, but I feel like they're better. And that's enough for me. Alright. Getting super insight is really good. What was I thinking? Let's just go down. Okay. You always get brain points. Brain points make the world go round. What? No, I'm out of brain points. But I can go to the next map. Take that. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one unless we get... Super Insight could help. Because now we have access to all the brain points on this map. Yeah. And we can grab the rainbow. Get a shockwave. Alright, is it possible to go down from here? The surprise could have a downward surprise in store. That is completely useless here. I mean, what do we want? I guess give me some memory, perhaps? And it's a toss-up. Intelligence and memory are basically even at this point. Flick has invited you to the diner that has quickly become your place. Okay, if we're going to be like best friends, let me give you the whole breakdown. My dad is an investment banker. He travels a lot. My mom has a talk show. Everyone in town knows her. It's horrible. My brother, he's great. He's the best. But he was born with a hole in his heart, and he has a rare blood type. And me, I'm basically perfect. Other than that, in middle school, I took the cheer team all national. Looks like we might do it again here in high school. So I'm like, you know, a star. She gives you a cocky grin as the waitress drops off your food. As per normal, she only gets a milkshake. Are we at poke fun of her stage? I think, yeah. Yeah, this is a poke fun. Like, oh, look who's getting the milkshake again. Little baby cow. Actually, no, probably shouldn't call her a cow. That can come across rudely. I mean, the concept of it was like, you know, it's a milkshake. It's a shake made of milk, and, you know, baby cows drink the milk, but I can understand that there could be other connotations associated with calling someone a cow. I'm sorry, but please don't cancel me. Alright, we're gonna poke fun at her, though. You're perfect? Yes. You're perfect? Yes. They're gonna force me to be her friend because she needed someone in her life to talk to things about? Yes, see? I knew what I needed, and I got it. Like, totally perfect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Life, am I right? Life. But, I mean, our friendship is kind of built on talking about drama, I guess. Sure, we'll talk about drama. So, as a squad, horrible, they're the worst. It's great. They're the worst, it's great. I don't get you. Well, except for the thing with my brother, I wish they weren't involved in that. He's amazing, he really shouldn't have to deal with those girls and their poison. That's for me to deal with. So I've got it under control, mostly. Tammy is a biatch, but I don't know. They keep me on my toes. It does seem like it keeps life interesting. Gotta stay busy. It must be all sounds pretty stupid, huh? You give a non-committal shrug. Flick sets her hand on yours. I'm glad I have at least one real person in my life. She smiles, a genuine smile. You spend it more... probably time talking. I guess it could just be... you spend it more talking. Not how I would have written it, but I'm not sure it's wrong, per se. But eventually she heads home to hang out with her brother. They seem to have a pretty good relationship. Alright, let's get the math study. And let's get the economics. Culinary Masters next on the chopping block. Quantum physics, I like how it's represented by a box with a question mark. Demonstrating the, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Okay, give me a dessert. There we go. I am perfect at making desserts. Actually really close to Culinary Mastery. I'm not sure if there's anything we could do to get it this time. So my parents are angry with me. Requests are unavailable. You won't receive any allowance. I mean, it's annoying, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's that bad, honestly. I think we're fine. Like, be angry at me, parents. I'm gonna go live my life to the fullest. Screw you, Mom and Dad. Okay. Let me cook. Alright, let's see, I could become a waiter. It's good pay. Pretty good pay. And this will be good for getting experience in the culinary world. I could buy something. Anything at the store I'd want to buy? I could buy a skateboard, karaoke, game station, concert ticket, unlocks the Zone Club. Ooh. Let's go to the Zone Club. We'll save up for that. I could be in on the concert scene. I'm hip and cool like that. Okay, I probably should do some tutoring, but then I'll also... no, I'm not shopping. I'm gonna do some math study and something fun. Chess is fun. I'm gonna be miserable after this week, but it'll be fine. It'll all be worth it. You're crossing the lobby when a now familiar voice calls your name. You're surprised and not unhappy to see that it's Nate Pryor. Though you could be forgiven for not recognizing him under that smile. I'm so glad I caught you. I had to tell someone and, well... let's face it, I don't have a huge choice. I'm flattered. So you look like something good happened? It did. It really did. Part of me thinks I should feel like an idiot, but I'm too happy to care. Okay, enough with the teasing. This is about your parents, right? What did they say? He draws a breath. I wonder how long he's been holding on to this news. I didn't even remember saying it. About it being my fault. Thanks to you, I was able to say it, and oh my god, their reaction. They couldn't say enough times how much they wish they hadn't said. That hadn't been said. I mean, it's almost funny, right? Or, sorry. We're still on Nate. I mean, it's almost funny, right? I've built myself on a foundation that's... well, it wasn't true. You start to walk to your lockers. Nate's still sharing the happy news. It's hard to believe this was ever a boy who didn't talk. You like this, Nate. Turns out they've been fighting over each other, not having enough time with me. How funny is that? I mean, they still fight, and that's not great. But they're worried about me. And, well, I've given them a lot of reasons to worry. So I guess we've all just been caught in the cycle of worrying, and he throws his hands into the air and then sweeps back his hair with a smile. That all changes now. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm ready to work on it. Nate, this is amazing. I'm so damned happy for you. I know how much courage it took to have the conversation, but you did it. Behold the new Nate. I guess, yeah, let's hang out at the park. That's like our place. You finish unloading books into your locker and heft your bag onto a shoulder. Would new Nate like to join me in the park? I hear there are some ducks just dying to hear the good news too. He beams at the suggestion. Just gotta grab something. Meet you at the park. The usual spots. You shake your head in wonder as Nate runs off excitedly. What a weight he must have been carrying all this time. When you reach the duck pond in the park, you see Nate approaching. You can't be 100%, but you're pretty sure that what he's carrying is... a guitar? Okay, yes, I got the thing. He seems nervous. He plays? What's going... Please, just let me. You sit there. He indicates a low wall near the pond. You dutifully sit as he opens the bag. And does indeed produce a guitar, which he starts to tune. Whoa, I didn't know you played. Well, I don't really. I mean, well, you'll see. I always told you that what I was writing down, they weren't poems. They're actually... He seems satisfied with the tuning. You know, it's better if I just show you. Am I gonna have to, like, sing in real time? Dang it. As the final notes of the guitar fade away, you stare speechless. Okay, good. It didn't show it literally. Awesome. Nathan looks more embarrassed now than he did as he played the song. Oh, is this the song playing? Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm not sure how long we should just jam here, but I'm enjoying the song. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Anyways. Wow, they were... lyrics. Yeah, they've always been lyrics. But I'm not much of a performer. It makes sense now. Lyrics. Oh, the Zone Club, you should... Nate smiles knowingly as you realize that maybe he already has. I'm not great at that side of things, but the words, they matter. Nate, this is amazing. Nah, this isn't amazing. What's amazing is... for years I've written songs for myself. They've always been angry. Dark. But you gave me, inspired me to write something different. This is the most positive thing I've ever written, ever sung. And I wanted to play it for you. You being a friend to me since back in middle school. I mean it. You saved me. Alright, let's see. We could be happy being his friend or want something more. I mean, I'm inclined to go for the romance angle here. I mean, A, if we tried to go for a different one, we could mess it up, whereas this one I think we kind of have on lock, more or less. And B, I mean, this one, by virtue of him being the... known him since middle school, it's got more build-up. I think I think this is the more natural romantic plot to aim for, so we're gonna want something more. You watch him as he puts the guitar away, sweeps his hair from his face. You know, I like you. He sits on the wall next to you with a smile that's hard to read. And a good job, too, because you may be stuck with me. No, Nate, I think I like you. You've never seen him smile quite like this before. You know you want to see more of it, though. You're serious? God, I mean, I could only have hoped that. Okay, that makes me sound pathetic. Wait, I can do this better. He runs a nervous hand through his hair and grins back at you as it flops straight back down onto his face. I really like you, so would you do me the honor of joining me on a date sometime? I promise I can be something other than miserable for you. Well, you make it sound so damn tempting. How could I refuse? You watch him blush, but who are you to judge him for that? Your own cheeks feel pretty hot themselves.
With all the sweetness in the air, just remember